Tax and Business Solutions. And today I just want to talk to you about, or invite you to check out and possibly use this new technology in which TaxWise has just rolled out. This is the mobile app that everyone's been waiting on, talking about. It's revolutionary. What this mobile app now allows you to do is to cater to all sorts of customers, even those that say, hey, look, I prepare my own taxes using TurboTax or freetax.com or whatever the case may be. I know a lot of you all run into customers that they are using some site to do it themselves. Well, this right here bridges the gap between you and those customers. This new technology from TaxWise allows you to send your client the link to your specific software app. And it is an app, but it does not have to be downloaded via the App Store. They can download it straight from a text message, email, social media message, or however you decide to send it to them. And then they can use this app to upload all of their documents. It even has a feature or an option in it to where if they have a W-2 or 1099, they can take a photo of this document with their phone or Android or internet bearing device, and it will pre-calculate all of the information from that document into the software. This is something that TaxWise is definitely trying to have roll out this year. But the rest of the features, I'm sure that will roll out. All right, so what the mobile app does is it gives you the ability to cater to so many customers, and they do not have to set foot in your office at all. Not once. They can give you all of their information straight from their smartphone or any internet bearing device. Take a photo of it for your verification. Also upload their own photo identification and their dependents information, so you have all that stored in the TaxWise vault. So it's in the cloud. You don't have to print out these documents, place them in a folder anymore. You have all those things automatically there stored. I mean, this is revolutionary, guys. No other tax company is offering, or software company is offering, an app this intuitive. And then for identification purposes, just to ensure that there is no identity fraud, what it does is it allows the user whom you've sent the app to verify themselves via Facebook, via like Google, Gmail, LinkedIn, other ways of verifying who they are, so that you can rest assured that you are preparing the return for the individual who you sent this app to. It also gives you the ability to do your pricing. So you may have a separate pricing for those that walk in your office and you have to physically prepare their returns, or your workers have to physically prepare their returns. But with the TaxWise mobile app, you don't have to per se have the same pricing, because you can send this out. You can send this out to 1,000 people. And, you know, if 200 of them respond, and they are giving you all of their information in the app, and then it pre-calculates it in the software. So when you're going to get a notification, hey, you have a new client. And so when you open that up, all of the information that they typed in interview mode is going to appear where it should be in the software. Basically, all you have to do is review this information and then send it back to the client once you've reviewed it and make sure everything is correct and in the place it needs to be. And then they actually send an e-signature back signing their return, which is also stored in the cloud. No paperwork to print out, which saves you tons of money in toner and paper. And then once you actually submit it, the client will know that the return is submitted, saving you so much time on the phone talking to them and them calling your office saying, hey, did you send it off? Did you send it off? Did you send it off? As a matter of fact, you're going to look at in this video, in this presentation, the status bar, so to speak. So the client knows every step of what you're doing while you're doing it, and they don't have to call your office as much, and it saves you a lot of time on the phone, so you can prepare and access more clients that are walk-ins. Not only is this a great tool to use to gain customers that you don't have, or you may have not ever gotten, but it gives you the ability, because it's co-brandable, you can actually put your tax service name in this software. So when you send the software link to them, If your software company is XYZ Taxes, that's what's going to pop up, so that customer knows that this app or this is from your company and they are securely giving you their information. You can hire even other sales reps or preparers to push this out as a referral method. Say, hey, look, send my link to as many people as you can, and the people that respond and send me their information as I prepare their return, I will, once completed and funded, I will give you a referral. There's so many income opportunities via this one app. Also, it allows you to start reselling software. You can resell software through us using this app. We can help you grow your tax business in 3 to 4 different areas than you normally do. I would love to personally speak to you about this opportunity. Most of you all already have my cell number. For those that don't, you can contact our corporate line and a rep will get you directly to me. Our corporate line is 888-778-1403. Or you can shoot me an email to info@unwrapsuccess.com, or you can send one to unwrapsuccess@gmail. That comes to my phone. So I'm very easy to get in contact with to talk to you about the possibilities and the potential growth that your company will receive once utilizing this app. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that no other company is doing with this mobile app. Retail, straight from TaxWise, you're going to pay an additional $399 just for access to this app. If you are a current or prior year customer of ours, give us a call. We have a special right now. We would love to sign you up. We will give you the ability to use this mobile app free of charge. Free of charge, that's right. We're going to cover the cost of you using this app because we're looking to grow our clientele base in the technological side of it and be an assistance to the company in which we cater to and that we resell the software. So we're going to give you this exclusively. You can call TaxWise yourself. You can Google it, whatever you want to do. You will see that it will be rolling out and it's going to be an additional $399. The only way to get around this is to contact UnWrap Success, because we would love to put this mobile app in your hands. Also give you the TaxWise online software or desktop if you prefer, which the mobile app cannot be used with the desktop, only the online, but we would love to cater to you and be your software provider indefinitely, and also help you to unlock other methods of income producing opportunities for you and your business. So remember, you can go with the rest or you can choose the best. Let us help you unwrap your success.
With the increase of do-it-yourself taxpayers, we've come up with a new product for our preparers called TaxWise Mobile. This is a piece that you can send out a link to your customers. You can put it on your social media pages, on your website, send it out in emails, and it allows your taxpayers the freedom and flexibility to complete their part of the tax return process on their smartphone, their tablet, or their computer. They'll go in and they can either do an estimate, you see estimate your taxes, or they can do skip estimator and go right into the 1040 interview. For today, we're going to go right into the interview. It's very similar questions, and they can, after they do the estimate, then they can go right into the interview if they want. So we'll go ahead and go there first. Once they click on that, they're going to have to create an account. So we're going to continue and create an account. And on here, what they're going to do is click Sign Up Now. They will enter their email address and click Send Verification Code. They'll get it at that email address. It's verifying that it is indeed a correct email address, and they will type the code in and verify. Once they've done that, they can create their password and confirm it, and they can put whatever name they want to display up on the screen for them and click Create. Once they've done this, they will open up into the interview. On here, you'll notice that it has About You, income, deductions, and then finalize. We're going to do a quick interview with just a single taxpayer, but again, depending on what you choose is how many screens you have. So we're going to go through it pretty quickly with a single taxpayer. Here you will enter your taxpayer, they will enter their own taxpayer demographic information. You got to remember that this is the taxpayer doing this, not the preparer. The taxpayer is doing this on their phone or their tablet at home or at work, whatever works for them. Once they enter their data, they will go ahead and click Next. And then it asks whether your home was in the United States. We've checked yes, and enter the address as well. Next, we'll be verifying their identity. So they will pick from a drop-down list of various items to use to identify themselves, and they will enter the information. Once they've done that, they'll select a file to upload, and you can see here we have a taxpayer identification uploaded. So they can take a picture from their phone or their tablet and upload their driver's license, and that will come into the vault in TaxWise Online so you can see that identification, as well as filling in the information in TWO on the main information page. We're going to go ahead and click Next and go to Income. You'll see they have a W-2, and again, I'm just going to use the W-2 for time, so we'll click Next. And you'll notice here as well, they can upload the document. So they have the W-2 and they're going to upload that W-2, again, by taking a picture, scanning it in, depending on what they're using. We're going to say we don't have any more W-2s. Go to Deductions. We're just going to click through it. We don't have any. And then it asks if we want to get our refund in as little as 24 hours. Again, for time, we're going to say no. And then they will pick an IRS check. You'll notice now, after I click Next, that this is their fees. And you set these fees up depending on what you want to charge for using the mobile product, okay? And we'll go ahead and click Next. The customer can then review the data that they've inputted, because remember, it's that taxpayer entering it, not you. So they can go back through all of it. We're not going to do that, and we're going to go ahead and click Submit Your Interview. You'll notice next that they want to know that how can the preparer contact the taxpayer? What's their preferred method? And in the drop-down box, you'll notice they can do voice call, text message, or email. They will pick one of these. We're going to leave it on text message and click Submit My Interview. Once they've done that, the screen to track your refund status will show up, and you'll notice that the Submission Received button is now highlighted in blue. When the preparer, opens it in TaxWise Online, there will be a button on your tax return tab that will say Interview, and it will show you how many interviews you have there to process. Once you open that return, you will then the number 2 will go highlighted for them. So at any point they can log back in using their email address and whatever password they set up, and they can see the status of their return as it goes through your process. You'll notice that there's waiting on signatures. Part of the TaxWise Mobile is having remote e-signature as part of your TaxWise Online. So once you've reviewed the return and made sure that everything was good in it and that the information that they sent you and documents were all in there, you will then send a remote e-signature to the taxpayer, and if there's a spouse, to the spouse as well, for them to sign. That's when it'll go down to waiting on signatures. Once they sign it, and remember, with a remote signature, they're going to have KBA questions to verify that it is in fact the person who they say they are, signing the return. And then once they click Finished, that signed documents will go into your vault as well, and number 4 will be highlighted. Once you've seen that you have all signatures necessary to go ahead and e-file the return, in TaxWise Online, you'll go ahead and e-file that return like you always have. And when it's accepted by the IRS, again, number 6 will highlight in blue. So they can look at the status as it processes through your office And again, this is our new TaxWise Mobile. Make sure you ask your sales rep about it so we can add it to your package for next tax season.